Hey friends, welcome back to the channel. So if you saw my Instagram post last week, you will know, and from the thumbnail, that I have a huge, brand new, not even out in boutiques yet, haul from Fendi. So Brandon, as you all know, who is my absolute favorite essay in the entire world, posted some pictures on his, he has a shared photo album that you can join. So I will make sure that I have Brandon's contact information linked below. So if you want to be added to that, I'm sure he would love to include you, and then you will see all the fabulous pictures that I get to see. But anyway, he was posting these pictures of these bags, and I had forgotten that I had actually asked him about them right after the show, walked the runway. And we talked about this bag, and I was like, that's so cute. It's like such a great everyday bag and just seemed very functional. And we talked about how maybe there were some similar bags out there, but this was a better version. Anyway, so I asked him about these bags, and he's like, hey, do you want me to send them to you so you can try them, also review them so you all can see what they're like? And anyway, so we're going to do that today. So in the giant box, which I cannot even lift up to show you because everything came so beautifully packaged, as Brandon always does, but in there was a note from him. And it looks like this cute little peekaboo card, and it just says, Dear Lisa, hope you love playing around with this classic and stylish new look for Fendi. Can't wait to hear your thoughts on blank, and I'll tell you that in a second. Too cute of a name, XO Brandon. So as always, thank you, Brandon. So the bags that we will be talking about, and I have two bags to show you. It's the same bag, but in two different sizes. And then he sent me 3 different straps, one of which is completely brand new. In fact, it's not even on the website yet. So I will make sure that you have all of the SKU details and everything. But the bag I'm talking about is called the C'mon bag. Come on! Very cute name. And I will flash some pictures up here of some photos from the runway when it walked. And there are definitely, like I said, some different iterations of this bag. There are 2 different sizes. There's a small and a medium, and they also come in some different colors. So let me kind of go through the, particulars of this bag, and then I'll actually show you what it looks like. So the small comes in black, zucca print, dove gray, brown, white, and fuchsia. It is $2,490 here in the States, and the size is 21 inches by 15 inches by 6.5 inches. The medium size comes in black, zucca, and dove gray. It is $2,950, and it is 25 by 20 by 7. There also is a nano. Now, I do not have the nano size. I don't know if Brandon even has it yet. The stores may not have received those yet. I do know that you can pre-order these on the website. But like I said, if you reach out to Brandon, he can absolutely get you, hooked up with these bags, because they will become available to the public on the 14th of June. So you are seeing this video on Monday the 10th. So like I said, if you have any interest in these bags, please reach out to Brandon. He would be more than happy to help you. But the nano is in black, white, red, fuchsia, and zucca print. It is $1,250 in the States, and it is 14 centimeters by 9.5 centimeters by 7 centimeters. So it has basically the same depth that the regular size bags do, but obviously shrunken in length and in height. So I would love to see one of those in person. I am actually, after I'm done filming today, running to the 57th Street flagship store, because there's a piece of ready-to-wear that I am picking up there that Brandon has being held for me there. And so maybe I'll see if they have the nanos there. If they do, I will try to get some footage so I can insert it in this video, but can't promise anything. So let's get into these bags. All right, so here is the first bag. I did unbox these on video just to make sure everything was fine, because like I said, this box that this stuff came in is enormous, and there was no way that I was gonna be able to like film me like live doing this for you. So I will overlay some footage here of when I actually like took them out of the box and opened them officially. But you know, as always, Brandon did an amazing job of packaging everything. Everything came in bags, and yeah. So anyway, this is the first item. As you can see, there was a Fendi sticker on it and some beautiful tissue paper. So the first C'mon bag is in the small size, and it is in this beautiful, I think they're calling it brown. It is a beautiful saddle or British tan color. It does come with a removable, adjustable strap. We will talk about that in a little bit, but let me just give you the sort of, as they like to say, the Autumn Beckman spin here. So you've got the brushed gold hardware, the sides, the back. There is a back slip pocket there. We'll talk about that in a minute too. The other side and the bottom. Now, this does have a magnetic closure, which you go like that. So you can see it's got kind of a little lip on it, so it catches onto that, and it is all leather and suede lined. It is beautifully lined. There is the interior of the bag. It does have one slit pocket in the back. Here are the particulars. If you would like to know the information, like I said, I'll have everything listed in the description box below as well. I will tell you that I do have to put both of these straps on the longest setting in order for them to be crossbody on me. I will also say that I think that the small one looks better as a crossbody. The large one, or I'm sorry, the medium one, I should say, which you'll see in a minute, I think is a little bit higher than I would like to have it crossbody. It's certainly, it's fine crossbody. It's just not the absolute perfect length that I would like it crossbody. So I would probably wear that one as a shoulder bag. Also just because of the size, I think maybe it works better as an actual shoulder bag. But you can also, sort of like the Hermes Constance, double the strap. So you pull it through like that, and then you actually have a short shoulder bag, which I think is great. I love the fact that you can do this. It does make the bag a little bit dressy, but you know, let's be honest, this is more of a casual bag, right? This is a very classic equestrian style handbag, and it's gonna be that great grab and go everyday bag in your collection. If you're new here, my name is Lisa, and I love to do videos on luxury handbags, shoes, ready to wear. I love to do styling videos, and I do those things from the perspective of someone who is in the middle of her life, as well as someone who is mid-size. So if that sounds like something interesting to you, I would love it if you would join us here. Click the subscribe button down below and the notification bell so you know every time I upload a video. All right, here is bag number 2, also known as the medium size C'mon. And this is in a different color. Once again, packaged very nicely. It's tissue paper, and you can see that this one is definitely bigger. And I will say that the bags set down very nicely, so they actually stand up on their own, which is nice. So here we go. Here is the dust bag, and this one is the Dove Gray in the medium size. So you can see, and I'll hold these up side by side so you can get a really good view of the difference in size. Other than size, the bags are identical. So doing that spin again, you've got that brushed hardware on the front, the side, the back. Obviously you've got a larger slit pocket there. The other side, the bottom, once again, the magnetic closure, the suede inside with the leather up here. Obviously this has a larger interior compartment, but again, with the one pocket, slip pocket. Information on that. Like I said, this one is $29.50. The small version is $24.90. This bag also has the adjustable, removable strap, so you can remove it, put some of the other fun Fendi straps on, which like I said, we'll get to in a minute. But as I said, I do have it adjusted to the longest setting. This strap is also slightly thicker or wider than the small. So let me grab the small so I can show you a comparison. Okay, so here is a comparison side by side. The medium size is probably a good 1.5 inches or so taller than the small. And then width-wise, they're just about the same. If I remember correctly from the measurements that I read off, there is just a 0.5 centimeter difference in the width. And then obviously the length this way, make sure it's lined up here, you can see the difference in the length between the two bags. So the biggest difference you're going to see is in the length, and then also a little bit more in the height. So, and then, let me show you the strap so you can see the difference in the thickness since I mentioned that. So here are what the two straps look like side by side. As you can see, this one I would say is probably maybe 3/4 inch wide to maybe 7/8 of an inch, and this one is probably closer to 1/2 inch, maybe slightly over 1/2 inch thick. And then as far as the length goes, and this is what I was mentioning before, these are both on their longest settings, and try to do this so you can see the difference. So I was holding those both at the top of their straps, and you can see where the medium size sits a little bit higher, probably about 1 inch or so higher than the small bag. So again, depending on your height, your body frame, etc., these are obviously going to look different on different people. I will show you how it looks on my body frame, and so you can, gauge that. I would wear this crossbody. I would not hesitate to wear it that way. It just, like I said, it just hits me slightly higher than I would like. And like I said, you'll see that in the mod shots. So with that, let's get into the mod shots with the straps that they come with, and then we'll start playing with some of the ones that Brandon sent. Okay, so hopefully you can, see enough of me, I think you can, to see where this hits. So my hip bone is right up here, is the top of my hip bone. This is hitting me just a tiny bit above where my hip bone is, but it's pretty close. My hip bone, like my sweet spot for a crossbody, but this hits, like I said, very close. It's very comfortable. I love the size of it. I think it is just a great crossbody bag. Love the way it looks. Okay, so here is the medium one. Again, my hip bone is right here. So you can see it's hitting me slightly higher than the other one. Like I said, it sits about 1 inch higher than the small one. So again, I don't think it looks bad. It's just, like I said, it's not my ideal crossbody strap length, but I still think it looks really nice, and it's a great size. It is such an easy bag to use. You're very easy to get in and out of. I will show you some what fits so you get an idea between the two sizes, what you can carry in each one. But I just think it is such a great bag as an everyday bag. Now let me also show you what this one looks like if you double up the strap and use it as a short shoulder. So I think that this one especially looks great as a short shoulder bag. Let me put on the other side the small one short shoulder, and you'll be able to see what that one looks like. And I will also do a comparison where I have both of them on crossbody. So you can see this is what this one looks like as a short shoulder. Again, also really cute. I mean, it's smaller, right? So it's got a smaller profile. It looks, like a cute little mini bag. This to me looks, I don't know, personally, I think when you double up the strap. I personally think this one looks better. I don't know. I mean, it's personal preference, but I think personally, this one looks better as a crossbody. This one, I think between the two, looks better as a short shoulder. But again, total preference, and you have the options. That's what I love about this bag, is you have the option to play with the strap length. You have the option to double up the strap so you can wear it short shoulder, you can wear it long shoulder, you can wear it long crossbody, and you have the ability to take off the strap so that you can add whatever other straps you already have or might want to add from Fendi to change up the whole look. Okay, so I just wanted to put both of them on. I mean, clearly you would not wear this. Well, you know, that double bag thing is a thing right now, right? But hopefully you can see now, if I just, stand up straight, that this one hits me just slightly higher than this one does. So again, not, it's not like up here, it's not in my boob, it's sitting like at my natural waist, I guess I would say. But I just like mine slightly lower, like I said, optimally right at my hip bone, which this one is a little bit closer to. But hopefully now you can see kind of the difference where they hit from a crossbody perspective. Okay, so next I'm going to show you the 3 different straps that Brandon sent along. One of them, the chain one, could go with either bag. The other 2 strap views definitely coordinate more with each individual bag. But again, it's not to say that you can't mix and match it with either one. I just think because of the leather color on the straps, you'll see what I mean in a second here, that it leans certainly towards going with one or the other one of these bags. So anyway, this is the first strap view that he sent. And again, it comes in the pretty packaging and in the dust bag. And this is the Dove Gray strap view. So once again, if you are looking for a code, there you go. This is, I think these are $920. I think the other one has the price on it. I'll look in a second. But as you can see, it's in the same Dove Gray, which to me really is kind of in a taupe color, if you're familiar with that from Hermes. But that is that, and the strap views all come with this little D-ring here, so you can put any one of the nano charms that they have. Looks so cute. And actually what really looks cute on these is the Pico charms. Are so cute. If you saw when I was in the Saks boutique trying on some of the new summer collection pieces, like the wicker bags, they had one of the Picos there that I put on one of the straps, and it was so cute. Oh my God, it was adorable. So anyway, this is the one that's gonna go with the Dove Gray. So let's look at the other straps. All right, here we have strap number 2. This is the one that is, meant, and I say that in air quotes because they don't all have to go with what, Brandon sent them for. But this is the strap view that he sent to go with the brown color. So, as I'm running out of places to put these boxes. So, again, in a dust bag. And this one is very neutral. So you can see it is in just, so there's no contrast on this one. It is all just tone on tone in the cream, which is, I think, is great. So that's why I'm saying I think you could wear this with anything. The only thing that sort of makes it lean more towards the brown one is because of the leather that's on here. And I'm sorry, I should have showed you some of the details. So, on the back of these, it says Fendi Roma, made in Italy on this one. And then of course it always says Fendi on the hardware. Yes, I was right, $920. Here we go. Let me show you that one. $920 for the strap views. Again, this one also has that little D-ring there, so you can hang something if you want. If you get any of those little add-ons, from any other bag, you could add it on there. These are fully adjustable, which I love. So this is strap number 2. And strap number 3, like I said, is brand new. I could not even find it on the Fendi website, and it is a new chain strap. So in the dust bag here, and this one is more of a classic chain. Let me get that down. So as you can see, it is more of a classic O-link chain. Reminds me a little bit of the Louis Vuitton chains. So you've got Fendi there on every 6 links. There is the Fendi engraved on there. You obviously have Fendi on there and on the other one. And this strap is $1,250. There it is. You want to know the particulars on that. But it is a great piece. It's got some weight to it. I wouldn't say it's like crazy heavy, but you can definitely feel the weight. Hopefully, you can probably hear that. It's got a nice weight to it. It doesn't feel cheap, but it also doesn't feel like, oh my God, that's gonna make my bag weigh at like 1,000,000 pounds. So anyway, nice length. So let's play with some straps. All right, so here is the Dove Gray in the medium with the strap U on, and this now is sitting, actually, it's even maybe a tiny bit low. I should probably raise it to about here. It's probably, like I said, maybe a 1/2 inch lower, but this is fully adjustable, so you can make this, much shorter or even longer than what I have it now. So it is perfect. If you are a tall girl, if you are a super curvy girl, like, you have a lot of play. If you are a short petite girl, again, you have a lot of room to adjust this strap. So I love these, and because it's already, sort of a casual style bag, this just looks perfect with it. So this is the Dove Gray with the Dove Gray and Cream strap U. Okay, I have now put the new gold chain on the medium size, and it is perfect as a shoulder bag. And this really dresses up this bag. Like, I just think it gives it such a different look. I think that looks fantastic. So I think this bag can really go from very casual to a night out super easily with this strap. This is what the new chain looks like, and I love it. Okay, I just wanted to show you really quickly the difference in the presence, I guess, of the new chain versus the O-lock chain. This is a much thinner chain. Now, it still has good weight to it, but presence-wise, as far as the look, you get a much stronger visual look with this chain versus the O-lock. But I will put the O-lock on and show you what that looks like. Okay, so here's the O-lock chain on it. It's definitely longer, so I should have measured. When I take this off of this one, I'll show you the length difference. But this is definitely hitting me more at my hip, whereas I think the other one was more maybe kind of up here. I like it, but I'm gonna say, if you want a chain to go with these bags, I'd go with this one. But yeah, but just wanted to let you know, just wanted to show you what that looks like. So just to give you an idea, this is how much longer the O-lock chain is than the new chain. So just an FYI. Okay, so here is the new tone-on-tone cream with the matching brown leather trim on the brown small bag. Again, I might have this a little low, probably wanted to be more there, but again, I just think it makes this what I generally think of as a casual bag, maybe even a little bit more casual, but again, just super easy to get into. Love it. I just think that Fendi knocked it out of the park with this bag. I love the smooth leather on it. I don't think, it doesn't feel to me like it's gonna get scratched easily. And I should have said this before, but the stitching on this is impeccable. It is absolutely gorgeous. Not a stitch out of place, no loose stitches, flapping in the wind, as I would say, with some other pieces that we've talked about recently. But yeah, so this is what the small looks like with the strap view on me. All right, so here is the small bag with the chain. And again, I think it looks great. I think it takes this, you know, more casual style bag and makes it a little dressier. I think the color does make a little bit of a difference. I feel like, and maybe it's the size too though, but I feel like the dove gray ones, the sort of a taupe one, when I put the gold, you know, metal strap on it, that it made it look a little more dressy. I guess maybe I feel this color, particular color, I feel comes off as a little more casual to begin with. So, you know, even when I put the chain on it, I wouldn't say that it looks particularly dressy, but it certainly then can be an evening bag. I mean, you're not going to take either one of these bags to the ball, okay? You're not going to the Met Gala with either one of these bags with a whatever chain you're putting on it. You're not taking this, you know, to a black tie type event. But easily a nice dinner out. But I do think that in this particular color, it does skew a little more towards the casual side, even with the chain on it. All right, so let's do a little what fits in this bag. Now, I've left the straps off of both of them just for ease of holding these things. And I took my phone, which I'm filming on, and just took my case off so I could show you what that looks like. So I have a 14 Pro, not a 14 Pro Max, but I do think looking at this that absolutely the Max would fit. Hopefully you're gonna be able to see that. So that is my case in there. And if I move it over to the side and kind of show you, you know, there's definitely room. So if you've got the bigger phone, I think you'll be fine. And here is my snap card holder from Chanel that goes in there. And then here is my 6-ring key holder. Yeah, I would say, now it still does close. So you do have a little extra room at the top, as you can see here, because the flap isn't like completely closed on the sides. You do have a little wiggle room to play with, if that makes sense. Now, the thing that you want to keep in mind, because this is open, is if you have like a single lipstick, it might fall out if you don't have a lot of stuff in, you know, if stuff isn't like compacted in there. If you just, you know, if all you're putting in there is your phone and a lipstick, yeah, chances are the lipstick is gonna fall out of here. But if you have a couple things in here so that things aren't really moving around, you probably don't have to worry about it. Okay, so I took out my 6-ring key holder and I popped in, as you can see, my AirPods. So right now I have my phone case, this card holder, my AirPods. I took out, here's just a single MAC lipstick, and I tucked that in on the side there. So, you know, nothing is like stuffed in here. I mean, this bag still probably has some room. In fact, here are my new Chanel sunglasses that I just have in this Louis Vuitton pouch because it makes carrying things super easy. And I can even actually tuck those there on top. And again, that actually fits perfectly. So, you know, clearly nothing is gonna fall out, especially with that on top. Let me take that out, the sunglasses, and see if my lipstick falls out at all. I mean, again, guys, there's nothing really like stuffed in here, especially right now. I mean, there's room for everything to still move around, but you know, everything is still in there. Now, let's take out this card holder. And here is a long card holder. This is the from the men's collection in the Louis Vuitton. I think it's the, I don't know, the flat, whatever. So if I put that in there, that fits in there obviously just fine along with my phone. I can still fit my AirPods in front there. Let's see if I can fit now. Actually, that fits really well. So there are my AirPods, my 6-ring key holder, a flat, you know, more of a long zip card holder, and a lipstick. And again, that closes just fine. Again, nothing falling out. Let's talk about the back pocket for a second. This is not gonna go in here, okay? It's just not big enough. You could, I suppose, you know, if you wanted it like that, I wouldn't do that. I would only really use this back pocket for, let me try, here's my Chanel flat card holder. Yeah, I mean, you can definitely put a flat card holder in there without any issue, but, you know, I would probably use it honestly for, you know, receipts, for a Metro card. If you are in a city like I live, you could very easily just put some cards in there. So if you didn't even want to take a card holder, you don't have to. I think that this bag is perfect for your like everyday essentials. I think it's great size. Okay, so now let's talk about what fits in the medium size bag. Now let's talk about the back pocket first. It's definitely bigger than the small size. So this looks like it should fit in here. And it does. Again, I don't know that I would put it in there. I would worry that you would stretch out the pocket, kind of like the Mona Lisa pocket on the Chanel Classic flap. I just don't think that I would risk. I mean, it does have more give. I mean, you can see it does open quite a bit. I just think because it is lined in suede, it, at least with my phone case, because it's kind of rubberized, I feel like I'm having to kind of force it. Now, obviously, if I just had my phone like not in its case, it probably would slip in there really easily. I just don't know, you guys, if I would do that. I think if I'm gonna put anything in there, you know, here's that flat card holder from Louis Vuitton that sits in there, I think much nicer. So if you want something like that, that's, you know, more easily accessible. But I think personally, I would be using the back pocket on both of these bags more for Metro cards, receipts, maybe a card holder if I really wanted very quick access to it. But let's look at what fits in this one. So once again, you've got that back pocket, which, you know, you could put cards in there if you wanted. Now this one is big enough that I do think that you can put your mini pochette if you have one. So that goes in there like so. And let me pop my phone in there. So now I've got my mini pochette and my phone. Here is my 6-ring key holder, which kind of pops down on the side there. My AirPods can also go down in there. And here is, oh, do I have a card holder in there? No, I do not have any card holder in there. So let's do, here is my Fendi card holder. Remember, I got that from Satire. That can go still in the front. It's right there, it's black. I'm sorry, it's kind of hard to see. But yeah, you can get all of that in there. And then again, obviously the sunglasses go easily on top there and closes, you know, without any issue. So, you know, the main difference I'm gonna say between this bag and the small version in what you can fit is the fact that you can put in a mini pochette. I think that Fendi has knocked it out of the park with this bag. Please let me know in the comments below which style or which size do you like better? What color of the multitude of colors that this is coming out in do you think you would enjoy best? But like I said, I just think Fendi has done an amazing job with this bag. I think it is going to become their sort of new it, especially from a more casual style bag. And the price point is amazing. For a full leather bag, at this bag under $2,500 for a full leather bag. I mean, you guys, I don't even know that you can get that with Saint Laurent anymore. Like, their prices have been going up like crazy. And I think that the quality of this leather and the style of it, the stitching, everything about this bag just is chef's kiss. Like I said, knocked it out of the park. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed seeing these brand new bags to Fendi. Like I said, I will have Brandon's contact information in the info box below if you want to reach out to him about these bags or obviously anything else from Fendi. I did actually hear that one of you came into the store the other day who watches my videos and asked for him, and I think that is amazing, and I hope you enjoyed meeting him because he's fantastic. But if you enjoyed this video, I would love it if you would give it a thumbs up. It really does help the algorithm. And again, if you haven't subscribed, it would mean the world to me if you did. It really means a lot to a content creator when you subscribe to their channel. And I am, like I said, getting closer and closer to 2,000. We're in the 1800s right now, so I think I have around 150 or so more to go before my 1-year anniversary on YouTube, and I really would like to hit that 2,000 mark before that date. So if you haven't subscribed and could help me out, I would really appreciate it. And wherever you are, I hope you are having an amazing day or evening, and I will catch you in the next one. Bye, guys.